Hello and welcome to GrindslimeTV with me, your host Aaron. And today we're getting grindy with it. You better believe it, soul sister. We're heading over to Sweden, where we've got two bands on a single split. Always fun to find them. We're of course talking about Sickrecy and Brainwasher. Oh yeah, this is the good stuff. I picked this up earlier this year. I think it came out last year, maybe the year before, but earlier this year is when it came in to my usual tuck shop, old grandfather production. So I thought I'll pick that bad boy up, mainly because of Sickrecy, because as a lot of you guys know, I've become somewhat of a fan of Sickrecy. Personally, I think they could be the best death grind band to come out since Insect Warfare. Oh yeah, I said it, I went there, I'll say it again, I don't give a shit. All bets are off. But I have to say, Brainwasher are really, really good as well. And a lot of the time, I like to, sort of check out both bands at once. But because Sickrecy was on here, I thought I'm just going to buy it anyway. And then when it turned up, I spun the Brainwasher side afterwards, and I was most pleased. Really, really cool stuff. As far as both bands go, if you're into things like, say, early noughties, Napalm Death, Excruciating Terror, perhaps some Insect Warfare, those more sort of metallic riff kind of stuff, but still got a lot of that sort of hardcore sort of DBE strumming going on. Gotta love all that. So definitely worth keeping in mind. You get two songs from each of these cowboys. Oh yeah, both on each side. Absolute bangers. So you get a good amount of money or a bang for your buck. And this was put out by, get a load of this. It was a release made possible by Throne of Liars Records, Necro Records, Murder Records, Rodale Records, 7 Degrees Records, Disturbed Mind Records, Hell Dog Records, Global Help Records, Flicked Soda, and Sickrecy. So, hell of a conspiracy going on, as you can see. Pretty mental. However, all these conspirators, and none of you wanted to chip in for a paper sleeve, just simply will not do so. No. So, we've got the orange LP thing going on. All very nice and fancy looking. As I know some of you kids like your colourful stuff. But, come on, boys. Come on. But never mind, I suppose. Get your photos and lyrics in there. Some of you will recognise that photo was also featured in Grindslime Magazine Issue 1. Feel free to pick up a copy of that in the description box. Oh yes. That's how you can support the channel. And you get your lyrics on both bands, which is really cool as well. Cool lyrics as well, Some of them are a little open to interpretation, which I think I'm picking up what they're putting down, but I'm not going to make any broad assumptions out loud, because one misinterpretation, one person takes it as canon, and before you know it, drama. And I don't need that nonsense. But very politically motivated, as you can imagine grind to be. Now, this isn't any HM2 worship by any stretch of the imagination, but there are some certain bits when you can really hear that sort of Swedishness just poke its way in, particularly on this one riff on the track To Stupidity and Beyond by Brainwasher, the second track on their side. And it slows down to this like really cool heavy riff, and it's like, oh yeah, that bleeds sweet. Oof. Bit of me, that is. So yeah, definitely worth checking out Sickrecy and Brainwasher. I believe it's both sides. I don't know if they're all together or not, but on Spotify and YouTube, I think their sides are separate, like you've got to go to each band or whatever, but it might be all up on YouTube. I'm not entirely sure, but definitely worth your time over at Bandcamp, probably, because why not? And yeah, get yourself a good 9 or 10 minutes worth of just blistering, angry death grind. That's just going to put a couple of hairs on your chest. Oh yes. So make that happen. Support the underground, your local record store. Check out the description box so you can find out how to get your copy of Grindslime Magazine Issue 1. Issue 2 is in the works, so don't worry. And yeah, I'll catch you all on the flip side.